Hey guys, I have 9248 here, and welcome back to episode 10 of Ultimate Chip 4. So I know it's been a while since the last one, so yeah, sorry about that. Been sidetracked with the CCLP4 to CC2 porting process. I think I can get these and run back to the Gravel Alive, as well as my own new set. Okay, this is stable. Let's make some instability then. Yeah, so about that new set that I've continually mentioned stuff about here. So the cool thing about that is all 149 levels are done. They've been done for a few days. I have a full Lynx playtest completed, which really means I just have to play in MS. Alright, we're going to try and get some of these. Hopefully get some more chaos going, because chaos is good in this level. At least that's nice enough to put gravel here. This is just a weird level.
Bummer.
Okay, let's be a little smarter this time. Let's do it that way. Just gonna create a big wall coming back here. That's not good for my blocks. That's really not good for my blocks. The only good news is that it's sending a lot of gliders to their doom. Wait, I just had a brilliant idea. Okay, so what if, instead of anything crazy, I just put this block here to extend the path. And that would let me clear out... Oh, that's gonna make some chaos.
Bummer.
Darn. The idea was sound. I just need to remove those two chips up there last, because those are being used as reflectors. So with this step done, I can actually start getting somewhere. So yeah, this is just a crazy glider level that I made for some reason. Okay, so now I'm going to wait a little bit. While this is all going on, I'm actually going to check Discord because I have a message, direct message. Alright, it's just about CC2 wiring. Alright, this looks like it's mostly stable at this point with a lot of explosions. Alright, let's mix things up a little bit. So the entire point right now is to just clear out enough gliders from their individual rooms that I can, get into all these little side paths. So these gliders being undisturbed, let's go deal with that real quick. And let's go up here, get these ones, and disturb these gliders here.
Bummer.
Okay, that is the one thing about MS dodging I am not a fan of. The one thing. I do like the discreteness, but that was literally, I had 0.2 of a second to react to something that I didn't know was coming, and that's all because of the parity of where the thing I'm running away from is. Yeah, not my favorite mechanic. Just like this is not my favorite level. It's a cool idea. It just is a little bit overscaled, I think. Like, it didn't have to be annoying to play, but it is. Okay, so these gliders will eventually probably stabilize here. Alright, new plan. Let's just go in here, not disrupt these gliders, because I can just go. Can I get these chips yet? No. we're going to pass back through here. And 2 of my blocks are called by making sure those gliders aren't a problem. Can just go down there, no problem. Alright. Let's make some noise. Okay, that looks stable for some reason. Wow, that was actually stable. Some of the patterns in this game that are stable are kind of ridiculous when you think about it. Okay, my attempt to sacrifice some of these gliders didn't pay off. Alright.
Bummer.
Is it too late to say I regret making this level? I think it's too late to say I regret making this. Because I do. I really do at this point. I thought it was cool, but now it's actually stupid. I'm seeing that now. Oh, I'm not looking forward to random battle later. That was one of those let's see if I can type levels. And this was before I'd learned, like truly learned, just because I can doesn't mean I should. Okay, so that's going to make a stable loop for those 3 gliders that I can then just not worry about. So let's kill off these 4, play this extra safe. This block can just go up here. I can retrieve it later. That kills off 4 gliders, no questions asked. Okay, so because I have these 2 blocks here, I'm going to be smart with using these blocks because I have them. So that anything that comes out there is going to end up entering this room and eventually going to that other room. Which means when I do this little thing, this should kill a lot of gliders. And more importantly, that clears out this side room here, which then lets me do this thing to kill even more. And it gets better because I can then do this to clear out that room completely with the same result. And now we're going to do the same little mirrored trick over here with these blocks to hopefully remove a lot more gliders from play. Okay, we're making progress. Can I push a block in there to send it in here yet? No. I've got a bit of a conundrum here. And that resolves part of it. All about figuring out how to make the gliders just not be a threat. Alright, so if I move this block, and then when I do this, that removes some more gliders from play. Those are the only gliders left that I need to really worry about. I'm probably going to regret doing it this way. Yeah, I almost died there. So I just need to find my way to an exit, which are at the corners, and I can get to this one. Okay, prison camp down. So, warning, prison escape in progress. This title's a reference to Jack 2's opening. And here's the really funny thing about it. This was, at the time, what passed for a difficult dodging level to me. If I remember right, there's something under all these blocks. Yep. So we're gonna just start at the corners. A little bit of almost compaction here. And that's everything under those. So this blue wall section is a little weird. I'm not sure what you were really supposed to do. But I'm not going to worry about anything links only here. If I find a path through, which I just did, I'm going to take it. So is there a path? There should be a path. Cool. I suppose this part could be interesting to optimize, but it seems like it would mostly just be a pain. Especially in links. So then there's this room. So you see that teeth? He's going to follow me to here, and then there. Then he's going to go up, up again. He'll move left, up, 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 up. And then eventually end up there, at the bomb. So let's see if I can get this right first try. Nice, first try. That's a little trickier than it looks. So with the red key in tow, I can go over here. It has this weird section. I don't know. Oh, this room! I remember this room. So the gimmick is a pretty interesting gimmick. Have to keep this paramecia alive while solving the puzzle here. So here's how I'm going to do this. So now it's going to circle that block. But I don't want it circling that block. I want it circling one on the back row. And now it is circling one on the back row. So that's going to let me deal with everything but the that one block without worrying about the paramecia. But then that last block is going to prove interesting. Because I believe I need to push it down to... I'm going to get as big of a lead time on it as possible. Oh wait, no, there's the gravel there. I can just wait. I thought I was going to have to run back out. Anyway, blue key in tow, I can get up to this fireball section. It's all about making sure the fireballs die. It's the same thing over and over, really. We've seen this in Hot Springs already. Nothing new to be found here. Make sure we don't stand in the way of the fireball at the end. And then there's this room which has the gliders and bugs to get to these skates. How many gliders? 2? So this is where things get a little weird, because I'm not sure what the best approach is. I see that pattern on the bugs. Alright, I got back out. That's a weird room. I'm not sure if that's a good room or a bad room. It's probably not a good room. Anyway, let's just head down through this ice and then deal with, what else? A walker at the end. That room is way too easy, though. So, off to Fish in a Barrel, which used to be ridiculously busted. You could actually reach the exit when it was on that blue wall tile. Instead, though, it's your average sardine can puzzle. Nothing too fancy here. Hopefully I don't screw it up because it is quite long. So yeah, I'm hoping to get through the recordings on this before the end of the month. Hopefully get all that all up. Hopefully getting my setup. I've got a lot of Chips Challenge stuff that I want to do. I've set a pretty aggressive pace for it, but I feel like I can do it. And if you were to bridge out to any border, you'd find hints, but I'm not going to do that. Okay, so where else can I stick blocks that can be retrieved later? Ooh, I just realized I could totally have put one down here for later if I hadn't already blocked off this path. I could have just parked it here. Hopefully that's not a problem. Now, having that as an open path to walk through might be nice. We'll see. So all blocks must be turned up through this tile here. I can still put a block there, no problem. And in fact, I can put it here and still retrieve it later. Just in the interest of walking around, but in the interest of keeping the space, like the mental space, better, I'm just going to do it this way. So I can totally just leave a block there and not care. So I can, again, retrieve it later. I think I can get one back from right here. So I still need to fit 6 blocks into this section. So I can use these loops to get one here and here. That would be plus 2. And then I'd need 4. One can go here. One can go here. No, one can go here. One can go there at the end. Because I can just take this walk around. Yeah, if I'd put one down here, it would be really nice. So I'm going to restart and do that. I don't know if I needed to, but I'm going to. Because rather than fumble around and try to find a solution with what I'd already started, I'm just going to cut my losses and make sure I have one that I know is possible. Like, I think that makes sense to do. So this is going to be another 4 minutes or so of block pushing. So this is the part where I try to come up with something to talk about and fail. Woo! That's just me commentating. So what else have I been up to? Honestly, pretty much just working on my Chips Challenge set, which, as I mentioned, is finished, is half tested. I need to assemble the trailer for it, which I have a really cool trailer idea that I've been itching to try out. Well, I don't need to do the trailer, but I really want to. And the CCLP4 to CC2 port, which at this point, or I should say at the time of this recording, we're only missing Joshua Bones levels. Every other CCLP4 level has a port, even Unravel, which shoutouts to Ryan for working out how to do that. Like, serious props to that. That was not something I was looking forward to trying to figure out. Fireworks Factory has a really nice wired port as well, thanks to Ryan. And he kept the, not if I ran the zoo, One Who Raids Tombs, he was able to keep intact as well. Like some really, really clever porting stuff done there. Okay, so I'm just going to park this block there. 4 more. I should be able to fit 4 more in here, no problem. Alright. And this one goes up. And I can park it here. 2 more. I wonder if you could park 12 or a 13th block. You probably could. Anyway, this is my setup. I'm 99% sure every block is extractable. So let's begin the extraction, shall we? This part should go a little easier than the filling. Alright, so the next block that I need to deal with after those ones is this one, because it will allow me an extra loop and it's more workspace, which will eventually allow me to free up enough space to bring all the blocks around there. I'm not going to do any fancy boosting there. I know how to. I just don't want to risk the death and have to redo this all over again, because this is a long level. And like I said, I want to make progress. I want to get this look back done. And let's just do that one because it gives me a nice easy loop. Then I'm going to do the block that I parked to the right of me now, because I can push it to the right, loop back around here, and move it up and then left. And that gives me a much faster loop for dealing with the rest of these blocks, which is just nicer. Alright. So I've been watching JB's playthrough of Josh L7. Since some interesting things overlooked. He's definitely gotten a little rusty, but it's not too hard to shake off that rust, and I think playing through Josh L7 is doing that. Also been catching back up on Josh's ZK adventure, which I got pretty far behind around the time of the zombies uploads. Just enough other things going on that I didn't really have time to watch them. But I've been catching up. I think I'm still like 10 episodes behind. This means I've got a lot of quality chip to watch. Kind of wish more people did this. Oh well. Hornlets is planning on streaming my new set at some point post-release, so got that going for me. That'll be interesting to see. He streamed through Ultimate Chip 6, which is very nice to see. Oh yeah, Andrew Menzies has been recording that. Slowly, but yeah, that's also been really cool to see. Like, always nice to see what trips people up, because it's never what you expect. Okay, cross stitch. I gotta play this. I remember this. So this room adapted from Chuck's Challenge. Who remembers that game? So this is, I think, first flat from that game. And it's just, this was a really interesting puzzle to me. Also, hidden wall there. So even though you could totally bridge to the red key, that is not the answer. Okay. So, what kind of moves can I make? Because it's been a while since I've done this. I can move this one up and put it here, which lets me move that, that. Is that it? That's it. Okay, cool. I like that puzzle still. So I like this bug room. And then this is the room that I think has the least value, the least reason to exist. Trying to remember how it's done. Okay, now here's how we're gonna do this. Aw, I needed to clear that out in advance. Let's redo this. Wait, what did I even start with? How did I do this before? Okay, right. That one goes up, that one goes over, so this one can go down. So this one goes over. And that one goes up. And then we have this little Loop around and close. Okay. I'm not going to open the hidden wall this time. I don't remember what the optimal route for that puzzle was, but I do remember I worked it out manually in Chuck's, like, for Chuck's challenge. This is before I used Yask for anything, and I had a lot of fun, like, optimizing the puzzle manually. Like, that's something I do wish wasn't so much a thing anymore. Because manually solving block pushing puzzles can actually be really rewarding in a way you wouldn't expect. Alright, so these guys are now completely anti-synced, which is cool. So we're going to cross this walker room, and we see some suction boots. Do I want those suction boots? I don't need them to get to the right room, but I do to get to the one on the left, so I'm going to do it. Alright, that's a block cloner. I think this is a really cool layout. Okay, cannot see what I'm trying to do here. So let's take the teleport, because I know me. I would make it tell you you can. Okay, so the way this is going to be done is loop there. So that cloned one thing. Okay, these kinds of force floor transversals are really cool. So I can't really do anything with these teeth yet, so I'm not going to release them. I know I come back here. Now, we wait. Cool, we don't have to wait long. So green key in tow, I'm going to lower this teeth around here. And then lower the other teeth to its demise. So those green locks leading into that glider room are interesting. We'll figure that out later. Anyway, this lets me go up here, clear this dirt. I don't know if that does me any good, but I don't see any reason why I shouldn't. Oh, I can just pass in here. Wait, no, I can't pass through there. That's a really creative one-way passage. Okay, so I could clone more blocks if I could get down there. I can get to this teleport, which does let me get down here. I'm going to clone a block while I'm here to be safe. That's not going to bring me anywhere. So this is my way out. And this is my way through. So the block doesn't seem to do me any good. Alright, another small little block pushing section. This is one of those levels that I kind of wish did better in CCLP4 voting, just because it's a really cool level. There's a lot of really cool ideas in here. But, like, it's wrapped up in a very nice connecting theme. But I can also see why it wouldn't be liked. Like, this section, that was stupid, but I got away with it. Is a little mean. And this one can also be considered a little mean. And then, so I've got the socket clearable at this point, which looks like it lets me take a path through here. I'm gonna wait out this entire cycle. I know it's a long one with that glider, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Alright, we're gonna wait on the toggle, and we're through. So now I just need to find another socket, which I remembered some back here. Gives me flippers. And what good do flippers do? Well, flippers now let me take this path, which does me... Wait, that does do me good. Because that takes me back up here, through here, to the red key, and then to the exit, up through these bugs one last time. I mean, come on, how cool is that post-socket section? How cool is that? So anyway, this is a lack of affordance is a terrible thing. It's a fairly short level, so I'm going to play it now. So the gimmick
Bummer.
is this first part will show you which side is safe. And so what this basically means is fireballs are death, gliders are safe. What this means
Bummer.
is force floors are death, but ice is always going to be safe to push on. As you can see, blue walls are safe, but dirt is going to be deadly. And here, what I'm trying to show is vertical traps are safe while horizontal ones aren't. So what does that mean I can do? Really? Yeah, okay, I see why people didn't like this level now. Now that I'm removed from knowing the solution. I still think it's a cool idea for a level. It's just, slightly unfair at places. So, balls next to blue walls are safe, next to dirt are not. Which allows me that path. So in this one, the fireball is death, the glider is not. Wow. What am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to bridge through there? I am going to have to bridge through there. Cool. That actually worked. I can't believe that worked. Oh,
Bummer.
stupid! Oh, that was so dumb. Kind of like this level. I can't hate this level. I like the idea too much. I just think the individual rooms are not the best. Like this room especially is actually pretty dumb. Is that stable? That's gonna be stable. Okay. Now let's do this one smartly. Okay. So glider is now stuck and out of my life. Vertical traps are safe, so let's do it this way. Fireballs are death, gliders are safe. And make sure all trap buttons are pressed before going to the exit. And that means this section is the final puzzle that puts it all together. If only I remembered how it worked. Okay, so if I'm correct, the tank needs to be used to get to this trap button. The dirt can't be stepped on. That block on the right can't be used. This is safe to use. That trap button is probably going to lead to that trap, or it's already open. I'm going to assume it's already open. It is. It gives me skates. It's the vertical trap, of course it is. That's a horizontal trap. Of course it's not. Okay, okay. And then one last understand the affordance. Okay. And this is another short level, so this got into CCL before. I don't know why it's this late in this set. Whatever. It's a fun level, so I'm playing it now. I know I do try to keep these to a half hour or so, and I usually end up going over. That's just because this game is fun. Like, it's just fun to play. So I generally don't want to stop when I normally would to segment a video. And it's so easy to justify on a short level, too. I'm not getting the bold, by the way, at all. The bold that requires a perfect route and perfect execution. The latter of which is actually surprisingly tricky to do. That was a pretty solid run, though. Alright, I'm going to play Unconventional Passages of Wisdom in the next video. This is one of those levels that I kind of regret certain parts of. Cool ideas, like some really cool ideas, and we'll get more into what's so cool about them when I next record. So until next time, see ya.